Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is showing what a real leader looks like after Maga Mike Johnson just barely became Speaker of the House after his ability to become Speaker was almost derailed. He had to cut a backroom deal and get Mama Trump and potentially Papa Elon Musk on the phone to get the 3 objectors in line. He managed to get 2 to side with him to make him the Speaker of the House, but Hakeem Jeffries gave an incredible speech representing the opposition party, representing the Democrats in the House of Representatives. And he was coming with receipts. He was coming with facts. He was coming with some zingers. This was great. So here he says, look, our position is very simple when it comes to Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, veterans benefits. Let us be clear. Here's Hakeem Jeffries. Let's play it.
Our position is that it is not acceptable to cut Social Security, cut Medicare, cut Medicaid, cut veterans benefits, or cut nutritional assistance from children and families in order to pay for massive tax breaks for billionaires and wealthy corporations. House Democrat.
More from Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries here, talking about our promise to fight for the American people. Let's play it.
At the same period of time, we will push back against far-right extremism whenever necessary. So let me be clear. Social Security and Medicare are not entitlement programs. They are earned benefits. Hard-working American taxpayers pay in to Social Security and Medicare every day, every week, every month, every year throughout their entire adult life. They've earned those benefits, worked hard for those benefits, and deserve those benefits. So as Democrats, our promise to the American people is that we will fight hard to make sure that no one in this town takes away Social Security or Medicare from the American people. Not now, not ever. No means never.
Then Hakeem Jeffries said, look, as we always have before, we are good with coming up with bipartisan border reform and solutions. It's exactly what we said we were going to do before. We tried to do it, but the MAGAs killed a bipartisan border deal. Play the clip.
And we will work with anyone of any party to get that done. We will work with anyone to secure our borders, and we will work with anyone to fix our broken immigration system in a comprehensive and bipartisan manner. At the same period of time, we will push back against far-right extremism whenever necessary. So let me be clear.
And I think when Hakeem Jeffries is saying these things too, he knows that if the MAGAs are unable to even basically pick their own speaker, like we just saw the debacle on Friday, are they really going to be able to pass any single piece of legislation without the support of Democrats? I think not. Hakeem Jeffries then talks about how for far too long in our country, you've had this Republican trickle-down crap, and too many Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Watch this.
For far too long in this country, the cost of living has gone up, but the size of the middle class has come down. Housing costs are too high. Grocery costs are too high. Childcare costs are too high. Insurance costs are too high. Utility costs are too high. America is too expensive. There are far too many people in this great country who for decades have been struggling to live paycheck to paycheck. That is not acceptable in the wealthiest country in the history of the world. We need to build an affordable economy for hard-working American taxpayers, and we need to build it now. It's time for us to come together and finally lower the high cost of living in the United States of America once and for all.
And I thought this was a pretty good line right here where Hakeem Jeffries talks about how, look, Donald Trump won the election, and so all the MAGA Republicans stand up and start, to clap. They think they're trolling Hakeem, but Hakeem has news for them. Hakeem's ready. He's like, yeah, we're not the party of election deniers. We're the party that stands up for democracy. I think that's a great line. Here, play the clip.
Thank you. Two months ago, the American people elected Donald Trump as the 47th president of the United States of America. Thank you for that very generous applause. It's okay. There are no election deniers on our side of the aisle. You see, one should love America. One should love America when you win and when you lose. That's the patriotic thing to do, and that's the America that House Democrats will fight hard to preserve because we love this country. America.
Now, just so you remember what went down, how MAGA Mike became speaker, remember there were 3 people objecting to him. He needed to turn 2 of them on his side. This was the moment where he left with MAGA Congress members Norman and Self to literally cut a backroom deal. Watch for yourself.
He needs these 2 votes to win, doesn't he?
Right. Assuming he can't get Massey, he needs those 2.
He's not going to get Massey. I think we can probably call that off the table.
It seems extremely unlikely. Yes.
There he goes with Keith Self and Ralph Norman, the 3 of them, right? There they go. Okay. That's Ralph Norman in the lead, who was not expected to not vote for Mike Johnson. And Keith Self was kind of a bit of a surprise, too, wasn't he? He wasn't on our list of to watches.
They're leaving the floor.
With the speaker, right?
Yep.
And here's MAGA Mike Johnson having a please clap moment. Just contrast Hakeem Jeffries to MAGA Mike Johnson. Let's play it.
We best serve our own country and most successfully discharge our obligations to humanity by continuing to be openly and candidly, intensely and scrupulously American. I love that. I love that. Today, yeah, that's right. That's an applause line. Today.
And by the way, the MAGA supporters, they despise MAGA Mike Johnson. They've been all up in Donald Trump's comments on his social media platform with posts like this: missing Republican spines, photos of MAGA Mike Johnson. It's not because they're weak. It's because they're compromised. A photo of MAGA Mike Johnson saying traitor. A photo of MAGA Mike saying Democrats little B word. A photo of MAGA Mike Johnson saying Mike Johnson pack your S word. A photo of MAGA Mike Johnson with tissues looking like he's about to cry, which was actually pretty prescient because MAGA Mike Johnson almost did cry when he was about to not get the vote to become Speaker of the House. Literally, the dude was about to cry. Well, anyway, folks, there you have it. Hit subscribe. I think it was a great work by Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. Let me know what you think. Help us get to 4 million subscribers. Have a wonderful day.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.